My name is Kim Bryant, as Mylan said, and so I'm very excited to be sharing. Thank you, Mylan, for the opportunity. So I'm sharing about element 6. And so my journey, I started my journey in April of 2022, last year, April 3rd, 2022. And I had a big goal. I had 100 pounds to lose. So I knew I was going to be on this journey for a long, long time. I had decided, I was very cynical about program, honestly and truly at first, because I've tried everything, but I was like, you know what? I need to invest in my health right now and see if this works, because later I would be investing in disease. And I knew I didn't want to do that. I was looking at being diabetic, going to be on diabetes medication within the next doctor's appointment, which was 2 months after I started program. And, heart disease runs in my family. All those things ran through my mind, and I just had a made up mind to say, I'm giving it 60 days. If this works, it works. If it doesn't, at least I tried. So I did. I started it, and within 2 months, I was blown away by the progress. Went to the doctor's office. My doctor was blown away. She had to pick her mouth up off the floor. Couldn't believe I dropped almost 40 pounds in 2 months, and my blood work was amazing. I was no longer diabetic, pre-diabetic rather, and I was no longer had high cholesterol. So I was very, very healthy at that point, still working towards 100-pound weight loss, which I finally achieved in January of this year. Super excited. Ended up going to Hawaii and just came back, had a few more pounds to drop because I did enjoy Hawaii, but got right back on plan. It was actually super easy because I had installed the habit of health that talks about in the books. Read the other elements. But element 6 talked about transition, and it talks about how to prepare for maintaining a healthy weight. And so I have, of course, been very much into that and still into it to this day, and was in it early on. But I went back to it when I got close to my weight goals. Because why? Because I didn't want a yo-yo diet. At this point in my journey, this is not a diet for me. This is a transformation. I'm committed to keeping my weight off. I don't want to be that 70 percentile of people who bring their weight back after 2.5 years, 2.5 years. I've lost 100 pounds, guys. There's no way that's coming back on. So how do I do that? I have to make a plan, because if you don't make a plan, guys, you plan to fail. Okay. So I had to make a plan. So element 6 really helped me to do that. How did it help me to do that? It told me where the barometer was to where, okay, now I'm at a healthy weight. I can start thinking about transition, which is incredibly important. For those of you thinking you're going to hop off the fuelings and hop back right into life, eating regular food, even healthy food, fruits and things like that, you really should think about transitioning per the Optavia plan. Okay, very, very critical and important. Otherwise, you could have some gut health problems. So I wanted to do that, follow that. Additionally, I wanted to make sure I was getting in enough calories to maintain my weight. So what did I do? I went to a body composition specialist who does different scans, one of them being a DEXA scan, another one being an RMR scan. And I got some kind of electronic pictures of my body. I totally actually just did this week. It was really, really cool. But I was able to determine pretty precisely what my body fat percentage was, how many calories that I need to have just if my body does nothing all day long, but just runs systems. So that's great to have a baseline. And then I could start thinking about, okay, what kind of fitness am I going to do? What fitness level do I want to do? And there's no right or wrong to that. You might want to beef up. You might just want to tone. You might just want to have a sedentary life and do a little bit of walking or things like that. Whatever it is for you, you just want to follow the things that are in element 6, just so that you can craft your plan for going through transition and into maintenance. I'm super excited about where I'm at. I'm glad it gave me peace and understanding of knowing that, you know what, I don't have to stress about putting weight back on. And I don't have to stress about how am I going to make sure I don't lose weight, which is really more my concern these days than if I'm going to put it back on. I need to make sure I don't lose any more weight, and that's a good problem to have, isn't it? I mean, it's an awesome problem to have. Can't believe I'm there. So listen, I want to just tell you good luck to you in the future. Keep it up. Follow the elements in the book. Element 6 is fantastic. It's been a lifeline for me. And thanks so much, Mylan, for taking the time.